All right, are we ready? Yeah, sure, close enough. We put any other consumables on? Oh, I didn't get any Winterfell Firewater? Incorrect restock of consumables. I always do a big restock of all the consumables, send each of my characters a fresh consumable set each weekend. Forgot to get Winterfell Firewater. Anyways, we're here at the start of Zul'Gurub, blasting Hakkar on my Mutilate Rogue, which is cool and fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Doing some damage. Oh, jeez. This is another group with 0 armor debuff. Am I the only... Oh, I'm the only rogue alive. Okay, there's no warriors. So we're running not improved expose armor because it's better than nothing. By a lot. It's far from ideal, but it's better than nothing. Double corrupted blood. I'm getting Rain of Fire. Am I gonna die? I guess I am gonna die. I just hit a vanish. Are we gonna wipe? I mean, it's close. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Where is this person? Far away from me. Oh, they're just far away. Okay. I think we got it. 5%. There's just a few people left. Hunter's still alive. Blasting's shots from all the way over there. Coochie's still alive. 22,000 health left. 3 people alive now. 1 damage dealer, 1 Manzar, 1 Emanello. Manzar mind controlled. We did it, you guys. Clean. This Zul'Gurub is off to a great start. Good work, team. Couldn't have done it without you guys' chat. What do you mean progression? We one-shot it just like we one-shot it every week. Wait. Someone says Swift Razashi Raptor. Yo, hold. He might be lying. Because, like, he's one of very few people that's alive. If you kill him first, he can drop mounts. That is a thing he can drop. Say it with me, guys. That's my bis. I don't believe it. I don't believe it right now. I think he's trolling because no one else has said anything on the voice chat about Raptor dropping. It's just this guy in raid chat. Yo, wait, it's real. Yo, that's the first time I've seen a mount drop. Yo. Okay. You're proud of poor people then? Raid leader just called out. He says it doesn't require you to have epic mount training. Yeah. So I said, oh, proud of poor people who don't have epic mount training yet, huh? Oh yeah, epic mount training isn't a yeah, I forgot about that. That's not how it works in Classic. You just buy the mount. The mount itself is expensive. Yeah, never mind. Oh my god, they're intentionally rolling off the idols first. Ooh, this is stressful for me. I feel like we should... I mean, I don't really care that much about mounts, to be completely honest. I just want to walk out of here with idols. But if I use my 101 roll on the idol, then I don't get to use it on the mount. That's the thing. Should we do 100s? Should we do 101s? We'll just do a 100 roll. There was only one 101 roll on the idol. So there was, let's see. Wait, they're all... Oh, they're doing them one by one. I see. Alright. Some other people rolled 101 on the idol. Mounts are forever, true. Alright, there's the third idol. Someone used their bonus roll. Alright, we'll just give them up. We'll give them up, and we'll go for the mount. Heart of Hakkar. Actual trolling. Actual trolling. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, baiting, that's exactly what's happening. They're rolling the idols first to deplete the, you know, how many people have 101 rolls left for the mount. That's exactly what's happening. I think this loot system was good when you could only do a single 101 roll. Ever since Phase 5, the guild leadership decided there's going to be 2 101 rolls. And we're not winning the mount. 68. We got a 63, 60 flyware, 73. So I think Flyware's 73 was invalid because Flyware rolled on one of the idols, I think. Yeah, so that was his second 101 roll, which takes lower priority over someone else's first 101 roll. Alright, whatever. The system was good when you had just a single 101 roll to use. Now that there's 2 rolls, it's just weird. Look at that. That's the guy who got the mount. One guy on voice chat immediately offered the guy 5,000 gold to trade him the mount. I got tired of people trying to sell. Last time someone tried to sell raid loot in one of my raids, I was like, yo, that's not allowed. Now I've just given up, man. If someone wants to sell some raid loot, I'm not gonna get in their way because I just don't have I don't have the energy left to care. And like, yup, it's against the rules. You can get in trouble. Oh well. Yeah, you're not supposed to sell raid loot for gold in any form now. Alright, so I think we're going Snake Boss, then Bat Boss, then back to the rest of the raid. I would just do Bat Boss first, because then you don't have to double back. There's no, like, backtracking. And you still get the Snake buff pretty early. The Snake buff is the good one for just, like, doing AoE damage and clearing trash super quick. Urubashi Dwarf Destroyer gun for 300 gold? Man, I would do that. I mean, like, if I wasn't afraid of getting banned, I would do that. 100%.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Banish. Where's he going? Okay, some people are dead, but not me. Oh, we're dead. Man. I didn't die to the first chain lightning. The voice comms are largely getting upset. So I think what happened is people went up and over the stairs up onto the upper platform, so then they were out of line of sight of the healers that were down here. So then, and they didn't like immediately pull down the stairs. So then the healers had to run up. So then the healers were some of the first people to die to the chain lightnings right off the rip. Oh, Emanello not maned up yet. Okay. He's our only priest. Did a mount drop? Roki BN. Yeah, actually. This is the first time I've ever seen a mount drop in Zul'Gurub. I've done it on 3 characters every single reset. Finally saw a Swift Rizashi Raptor drop from Hakkar. Alright, we're strategizing about Snake Boss. And I would make fun of that, but we did also just wipe to Snake Boss. So maybe we do need to strategize and clarify the intended strategy.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, Snake's dead. Go. Let the coils of hate unfurl, he says. I shouldn't have poison knifed with the clear casting proc. It should always be mutilate. Alright, he dead. Seal of Gurbashi Berserker, Primal Akari Arm Splint, Blood Drenched Footbads. Alright, get the snake buff. This is why we came here. And then we go back to Bat Boss. What build are you trying to play? Backstab? Mutilate? Alright, then you need 3 pieces of the ZG set. So you need your Primal Akari Girdle and Primal Akari Arm Splint. And then you'll want, well, ideally just the girdle for the shoulder, but I'm imagining you're far off from getting the Exalted Necklace, so you'd use the Bracer until then. And then you want the Renataki Charm of Trickery. That's the Edge of Madness trinket. Oh yeah, that's the arm splint you need. Rats. And I think it's, yeah, the 3 pieces of the set and then enchants as far as BIS stuff. Otherwise, you know, I'd imagine a lot of this stuff's just upgrade for you. Yeah, it's alright, but you typically want Craft of Shadows, which comes from Tarnished Undermine Reel, so that's pretty easy to get. And then if you're using that, then you're not activating the 2-set bonus from the rings. The other rug was saying they wanted to play Mutilate, and they were curious on what gear they wanted, or was BIS for them out of Zul'Gurub. God, are those gonna aggro in back? Okay, no. Oh shit, a pumpkin bag? Yo, what is this? How many bag slots is it? 16? Never mind. Why didn't they make it a 36 slot bag for Season of Discovery? Man, imagine if they did that. If they made it actually a gigantic bag, and then people just complained that you couldn't get it outside of Halloween. People would be so mad if they made a bag that was like bigger than all the others, but you could only get it on the Halloween event. That would make so many people mad. You hopping on hardcore, Simon? No, dude. Hardcore's dumb, dude. Why would you... I mean, like... Unless things really, really die down in all the other modes, and I'm starving for content, I'm not really excited to play a mode where you just lose days worth of progress because you disconnected. Or because the hunter in your group couldn't control their pet properly. Like, so many things about dying in hardcore are legitimately not your fault and have nothing to do with your gameplay knowledge or game skill or how careful you're being or anything like that. And that just would feel so bad to lose, you know, days worth of playtime progress on a character because of something that was actually out of your control. You know, that's my main thing. Like, if I knew going into hardcore the only way I die is my own damn fault or, like, getting unlucky, you know, like, I get crit a bunch of times in a row or my ability misses a bunch of times in a row. That's just, like, part of the game. But it's, like, disconnect from server, game bug in some other way, or, like, any group content where then, like, someone else gets me killed. It's like, yeah, that's way less appealing, knowing that there's a high likelihood that that kind of stuff would happen. You see how Peo got his hardcore warrior killed? I have no idea. Last time, I raided him, I think it was Friday last week, or maybe it was Thursday. He was playing on Mini Tanko, the Gnome Warrior. And it was alive at that point. I guess it ain't anymore, huh? Alright, well, one of our guys is dead. Remember when you zone in to get the animal buff at the front of the instance before you accept a summon. Supposedly, allegedly, this mage fell in the water and died, so he's not getting rezzed.
Talk to me. Spirits be with
Grab
you.
one of those. Alright. Where are we going? Raptor boss next? Maybe, you know what'd be insane? We could get multiple raptors. We got one from the Hakkar boss. We could, guys, we could get a second raptor in the same group. Yep. I can switch tanks back. I can single tank it if you want. The current tank was like, oh yeah, you know, we can single tank most of it, but you know, Tiger Boss hard to single tank. So I immediately volunteered. Don't worry, I can single tank it. Shit, dude, no wild strikes? Our ZG parses are fucked now. Oh, nice, my Hearthstone's off cooldown. See you guys later. Our feral druid disconnected and said their internet service is out, so they're unlikely to be back, which is what prompted the discussion about single or dual tanking the remaining bosses. And also, it was realized that we might not have a lot of Wind Fury action without feral druid. Or I guess the shamans just have to switch, and then we have Wind Fury still. How do you single tank the blind mechanic? You just don't worry about it. So what? You get blind or gouged once, and then they like hit someone for 4 seconds, and then you're fine. Let's see. We need a new elemental sharpening stone. Slightly scuffed. Okay, fine.
Five, four, three, two,
Stealth it
one.
up. Alright, killing Raptor first. That's the plan.
I'll feed your souls to
Target
Hakkar
Raptor.
himself.
Intentionally throttling, because, yeah, believe it or not, the hunter pulled threat. I was gonna throttle because I thought, yeah, threat probably wasn't gonna be very good right at the start because it's single tank and 2 targets. Believe it or not, it wasn't, and someone else didn't throttle very much. 5 people dead. That's the whirlwind attack. Yeah, you just look at it, and when he does the spin thing, then you move out for a couple seconds. Just like that. No. I just did it. It's actually, it seemed like a 3-4 second window. Yeah, well, at the start, you know, threat wasn't so good, and some people blasted right from the start, so then it was not controlled. And speaking as someone who has tanked a run before, it's way harder to get threat back once someone has pulled the mob 20 yards away from you because they ripped off you. What I'm doing right now is I'm venting 4 Selenia, okay? Because I feel is pain right now. Yeah, it does, but it's, I don't know, it lasts like 30 seconds or something. It's probably better to, like, safer to kill the Raptor first. I mean, we didn't even kill the Raptor once, I don't think, there. I mean, it was already over before the Raptor was dead, at least. Okay. Fresh Classic server. I don't know anything about a Fresh Classic server. I saw one clip of one idiot streamer in an idiot gym saying there's gonna be Fresh Classic servers. That doesn't really mean anything to me. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but that sounds like bullshit. And I mean, maybe it's true, but I wouldn't listen to some random streamer just saying that in some random gym as being reliable information. A lot of, oh fuck man, some people, you gotta, maybe not related to exactly that, maybe this isn't what you're referring to, how we do it. And maybe we're thinking of two different things, but man, a lot of people don't really think about the source of the information they get, and then it's like they just repeat stuff, and I'm rambling now. We're gonna try to not kill the raptor this time and see how that goes. Yeah, I would say wait until someone from Blizzard says something like that. The boy who cried fresh, yeah. It's just so stupid. I don't know. To me, it's just a complete massive waste of everyone's time when people are just like, oh my god, what if there could be a fresh server? Oh my god, wouldn't it be so cool? Oh my god, well, I heard there was a fresh server. Oh, you heard there was a fresh server? Oh, did anyone else hear that there's going to be a fresh server? Blizzard confirmed there's a fresh server? I heard it from this other guy that said Blizzard confirmed that there was a fresh server. But I didn't hear it from Blizzard, but this other guy told me that Blizzard confirmed it, so there's definitely going to be a fresh server. Oh my god! Oh my... Give me a fresh server! I think people just fucking lose it. And can't... you just can't fucking handle it. Like, no filter. Of like, oh my god, I heard something. I need to go repeat it 1,000 times.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll feed your souls to Hakkar himself.
Yo, I'm Blade Flurrying. Is a single target DPS increase. It is. Oh, there's a whirlwind. Back out, back out. Ooh, almost died. So many free abilities. Alright, we're gonna do it this time. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was a whirlwind I just got hit by. I didn't see it. There's too many other things going on. Yo, the mount did not drop a second time. Prediction, start prediction. Will the tiger mount drop? 30 minutes on the clock. We'll get there eventually. Blood-tinged kilt. Oh, God. Was that impression too good? Was that... Wait, hang on. Idle is up. 101 roll. Wait, I got it. Wait, no, that was not my roll. It was the other person with a S name who rolled right at the same time as me. I rolled a 27. Okay. Your runner one roll wasted if you don't win. No. It's consumed only once you actually win an item with a 101 roll. Again, it was a very good system when there was only one 101 roll per person. But now they've changed it to have 2 101 rolls per person. And also, your second 101 roll is lower priority than someone else's first 101 roll. Now it's just, I feel, unnecessarily complicated, and there are too many high prio rolls to, like... The first one is basically a 102, which I don't know why they don't just call it that to easily differentiate. But the other thing is when you have 2 101 rolls, you basically just roll 101 on everything that's good for you, and it's not very much different than an MS over OS rolls run. Wait, that clip is only like 8 seconds from Axuhal. Fresh server. Oh my god, wouldn't it be so cool? Oh my god. Well, Alright, never mind. We'll review the clip in a moment. After I DPS this boss. Should have used my Renataki's way earlier. I just forgot about it. Girdle, Marley's Eye, Gurubashi Berserker. Okay. Nice. Oh my god, what if there could be a fresh server? Oh my god, wouldn't it be so cool? Oh my god, well, I heard there was a fresh server. Oh, you heard there was a fresh server? Oh, did anyone else hear that there's going to be a fresh server? Blizzard confirmed there's a fresh server? I heard it from this other guy that said Blizzard confirmed that there was a fresh server. I didn't hear it from Blizzard, but this other guy told me that Blizzard confirmed it, so there's definitely going to be a fresh server. Oh my god! Oh my... Give me a fresh server! It's like making something out of nothing. No one actually said there was a fresh server. One guy just decided to say it. One guy who doesn't have that information just said fresh server, and then a bunch of spurgs repeated it. And that's what tilts me about it, is like an absolute nothing of one guy just riffing, being like, what if there's a fresh server? Or one guy just like saying a fresh server is confirmed when it's not publicly at all. He's just like lying, basically. Just to stir up shit and attention. And then a bunch of people repeat it without anything ever being confirmed by any Blizzard source. And then it's just this whole thing. And from nothing. Called manifesting. Well, I would like to say that you can manifest DN. Okay. Flame Strike. Would you spend coins on a fresh rogue on the Shadowcraft set or buy the ring/dagger? If you're playing if you're trying to gear up a fresh rogue, I would 100% complete your Dark Mantle set as your #1 priority. So that's, you know, you have to get the 8 of 8 Shadowcraft, then you have to do the quest line to upgrade the Shadowcraft into Dark Mantle. What I would do is I would be running Solomance, Blackrock Spire, and Stratholme just over and over until you have the full Shadowcraft set. And eventually, you're gonna have like 2 or 3 pieces left, and then you can buy those with coins. And then you can progress the quest chain to the end. You know, like run the dungeons and pile up the coins for a while until you have like 2 or 3 pieces of Shadowcraft left. Buy those. And then, you know, then get your Tarnished Elven Ring, or not Tarnished Elven Ring, Craft of Shadows Ring. Ooh, gouged with my cooldowns active. That's unlucky. Lost some time on those. Gouged again. Maybe I should evasion during cooldown usage on this boss, so I'm less likely to be hit by gouge. I mean, I think I should just evasion right now so I don't get gouged. Yeah, see there, he gouged and I dodged it that time because I had evasion up. I guess the real play is I should have just gotten lucky and dodged the first gouge even without evasion. Why not skip tier 1? Skip 2 tier 1. D-Man says, I don't think Dark Mantle is worth it. Well, I can't tell you what's worth your time or not. I can only tell you what I would do. You get to evaluate what your in-game gold and in-game time is worth doing. But if I had a fresh rogue with no level 60 gear, I would not even question it. I would not even think for a second. I would complete my Dark Mantle set. It gives you a very good set of DPS gear and a very good set of tanking gear, both at the same time. And you don't break that 4-piece bonus until you have 6 pieces of tier 1 set. And even after you have 6 pieces of tier 1 set, you will commonly find times where you want to equip 2 pieces or maybe 4 pieces of Dark Mantle while you're transitioning from tier 1 to tier 2. Or whatever else. It's very good. I think a lot of people just looking for excuses to not farm the gear. They're like trying to justify it. It's very good. Gives you a good item in 8 different slots. Uh-oh, we're getting stunned. Oh well, I tried. Oh, I'm well aware of how it works sometimes. Oh, no. It doesn't work 100% of the time. Also, no one can go and get the tiger buff if you pull him this way. It's very good to have a couple people on the tiger buff. They were about to try to skip some trash and do a clever pull, and I was just like, let's not do that. The guy trying to advocate for the, like, skip around the side pull said it worked 100% of the time. It definitely doesn't work 100% of the time. It's very fuck-upable. Is that a word? That's, you know, it's very, very possible for it to be fucked up. Alright, Tiger Mount prediction is up, by the way. It's been up ever since the Raptor Mount didn't drop from Raptor Boss. Okay, double parry on Envenom. I have no energy now. Crimson Tempest. I needed to throttle my damage anyways so I don't draw threat. Let's just switch target. Switch target again. Oh, main tank is dead. Okay. Kick, got the evasion. Main tank's alive again. I have not very much health. I'm not dead yet, though. Okay, now I have some health. There we go. Okay. Alright. The tank died again? Almost. Hang on. Closing this prediction soon. Boss is on, Simon. Wait, now it's... Well, it was. I hope I can dodge a couple of more attacks. Okay, okay, arm splint, untap power, ritualistic leg guards. Okay. Choose outcome, Tiger Mount drop. That's a no. Been playing Saber Slash since the start of Molten Core and made the switch to Combat Dagger. And loving it. However, I just got my second binding last night, which feels bittersweet since I feel like I need to show up to raids as Saber Slash for a while. It's okay. Just put Thunder Fury in your offhand and a dagger in your main hand. If you really want to use your Thunder Fury, it's not like the best configuration, but it's not that bad. Congrats on the binding, by the way. That's pretty sweet. Okay, the raid is separated now. I hope they don't pull anything up there. Trying to see which group is going to get into combat first. Okay. Alright, now everyone's back together. 2 bosses left. Panther and Jindo. One more chance to win a Primal Kari idol. No more chances for mounts. Have you thought about a boss tips video for rogues like for parsing? Fuck everyone who cares about their Warcraft logs parse ranking. Fuck them. I don't care. That's what I have to say about that. Look, the only reason I was in a parse guild last phase was because I needed a team that could clear Heat 3 week 1, and I had low confidence in the teams I was currently involved with. And then I tried to join a speedrunning guild first, but their schedule didn't work out with mine. And then my second option was the Parse Guild, and then I got number 2 in the world, while not being an engineer, not Sinister Strike weaving, and a bunch of other stupid bullshit that people that tend to care about parses care a lot about. And I didn't do any of those things, and I just played good, and I got number 2 in the world for rogues, so I feel like that was pretty good. But ultimately, one time we cleared to Broodlord Lashlayer and then discussed strategy for 20 minutes straight, standing in front of Broodlord Lashlayer, and the elite trash that we cleared on the way to Broodlord respawned before we even pulled Broodlord, because they were talking about different pull strategies for that long to try to min-max their parse. And at that point, there were a lot of other things that contributed to it, but it was at that point I decided this wasn't for me anymore. Second or third. This is the second ZG of the day, Nico. Yeah, I think way too many people associate parsing well with being a good player. When people want to ask me about, like, how can I be a better player? How can I, like, be a better rogue, help my team more, you know, be more effective in World of Warcraft raids, I'm happy to help them. But when people ask, how can I parse better? It's just like, fucking don't waste my time. I don't want to talk to you. I don't care if you care about your parse ranking on a third-party website. But I feel like a lot of times when people ask for how can I parse better, what they actually mean is how can I be a better player, and they're just kind of using the wrong words, or like assuming that parsing better is the same as being a better player. And it's in many ways it is, but in also many ways that are important, it's very much not the same. Can never tell which way this boss is facing. Too much shit going on. But in general, the guide videos, they take too much effort to make, and the audience for the game is much smaller than it was in Phase 1. So I'm going to mostly stick to just uploading daily VODs and shorts on the VODs channel on YouTube. And the main channel that has like all the guides is probably not going to get a lot of uploads. Making a quality guide takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and you know, when the videos just don't do very well. So the Wowhead writing, they compensate me nicely for. I'm happy to work there. So, yeah, I mean, the hours into those guides, so mostly, you know, you want rogue talent information, gear information, whatever information, you're gonna have to find it on the Discord. It's not very difficult for me to type up a post on the Discord. It's there already. It's been there since like day one of the phase. It occasionally gets updated. The other problem with YouTube guides is like once they're out there, they can't be updated. And with a rapidly changing game with like patches that nerf and fix things and buff this and nerf that, and you know, phase comes out, it's new. You know, the lifetime of the YouTube guides isn't very good either. How much do you want to just say fuck it and respec all of them to backstab? No, I kind of like the diversity. It's like, yeah, the backstab one's pretty cool. The mutilate one's pretty cool too. My least favorite is, I guess, the one that I just play as tank all the time. But that's largely because it's tank. Yeah, I mean, phase 1, you know, phase 2 of SOD had much, much higher player counts, and, you know, videos for those phases were doing very well, but the player count for Season of Discovery it's way lower than it was in phase 1 and phase 2, so there's far fewer people, you know, searching for and wanting to watch guide videos about it, which means, you know, the same effort I could put into a guide video now versus a guide video in phase 1 is just going to be rewarded substantially less. GDKP removal killed it for a lot of people. Yeah, I would absolutely be playing more characters if I could be joining GDKP raids, because they make pug raiding so much easier and smoother. I mean, they do a lot of good things. They do some bad things too, but I weigh the good above the bad. Like in phase 1, I played Feral Druid, I played 3 different rogues, I played Warrior DPS also. Now I don't. 5 characters going in phase 1. No, Envenom scaled with spell power all the way up to like 2 weeks into phase 4, and then they nerfed it. So Envenom no longer scales with spell power. It did in phase 1, 2, 3, and like the first 2 or 3 weeks of phase 4. It was 1-to-1 scaling with spell power. Yep, now rogues don't really have anything that scales with spell power. It's just the Dragon Breath Chili consumable, which is not, it just doesn't occur frequently enough for spell power to be anything meaningful. Alright, they were asking me about rogue spell power builds. Not a thing. Never have been a thing. Well, that's not totally true. I mean, basically, you've never wanted to take spell power instead of a regular rogue stats, like agility and attack power. But when you can grab spell power for essentially no cost of other stats, like just drinking an arcane elixir, like it's not an arcane elixir instead of an agility elixir, it's both. Then yeah, why not pick it up? Alright, the very last mob in this instance that we need to kill. And our very last chance at an idol. Our Sharpstone ran out, our strength buff ran out. That's totally fine. Ooh, that guy is looting the thing. Someone's about to get mind controlled from that, possibly. Who's it gonna be? Oh, we got a rogue voodoo doll right there. Okay. Alright, no one got mind controlled, I guess. Or maybe he didn't loot it?
5, 4, 3, 2,
oh well.
1.
Whatever, who cares? Waiting, waiting, waiting. Now I'll start attacking. Okay, well, we're energy capped now. Switch here. Maybe I should just auto-attack the totems instead of spending energy on them. Nah. Doesn't seem to be a lot of totem DPS right now. Might need to pool energy to kill the totems faster. Sure, we'll do Delusions of Jindo. Oh, I'm mind controlled. Yeah, I was doing Delusions of Jindo. Makes sense that, yep, okay. That same brainwash totem killed 2 different people. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I switched off the totem to do the Delusions of Jindo. And yeah, apparently, actually no one else was switching to the totems. Blood-Tinged Glove, Primal Akari Sash, Hexer's Cover, and an Idol. Alright, alright. Alright. Blood-Tinged Gloves. What are those? Caster Gloves? Yeah, Caster Gloves. Okay. Primal Akari Idol. Rolled a 2. I'll show myself out.